Tebow.
Zifflefuba.
Ganir. Pruba. K. Wes. Jabez Turka.
5 years and 11 expansion packs later, The Sims 4 has finally arrived. Character customization, moods, and building an ideal home have taken small strides forward over the previous games, but the absence of key features that had once been available is disconcerting. For every step forward, The Sims 4 takes another step back.
Ugh, Zagu.
Character customization is better than ever thanks to an intuitive interface. Clicking and dragging the mouse can adjust the size and shape of nearly every aspect of your character, and the options feel limitless. You can then assign them an aspiration in life and give them 3 unique traits. These then tie directly into the new character emotions, which sound great in theory. For example, if a Sim is happy, they'll be more sociable, and if they're focused, they'll perform more efficiently at work. Unfortunately, the emotions never amount to anything significant. Whether happy or sad, focused or cranky, the impact emotions have on the outcome of tasks or interactions almost always feels inconsequential. Moods, however, specifically social, are much improved. Previously, you were heavily penalized for not socializing with neighbors or friends. Even going to work, where natural interaction with coworkers happens, wouldn't move the meter. Now, when the mood gets into the danger zone, it can easily be recharged by engaging in an online chat or briefly hanging out with someone. There's also a loner trait that reduces the degradation of the meter for those who just want to focus on building up their skills and fortune.
Oh, ooh.
Even though there are no true objectives in The Sims, creating a dream home has always been one of the primary goals. It's now easier than ever with the ability to directly drop pre-made rooms anywhere in the house, one of the features that is carried over from The Sims 3. If a custom pad is more your style, the option to design each room is still there, but now with more precision. Similar to creating a character, the mouse can easily mold rooms into a multitude of shapes and sizes simply by dragging them to the desired location. Furniture will automatically rearrange itself depending on the changed dimensions, and in multi-story buildings, each individual floor can have a custom height. Foundations can even be added in later, instead of having to tear the entire house down like in previous games. It's a rewarding sensation amassing a fortune and seeing the results in the form of an ever-expanding mansion. Unfortunately, the stiff and cumbersome camera hasn't received the same treatment. Zooming in with the mouse wheel never seems to get the proper vantage point on individual Sims, and moving it to different locations with the keyboard keys is inaccurate. Toggling off the visibility of walls alleviates some of the problem, but it still remains a constant annoyance. Although the Sims are supposed to be smarter than ever, they'll still do inexplicable things, without constant supervision. For instance, despite being happily married, a wife may sleep in her son's bed, forcing the father and son to sleep together. The same son might even decide to play chess alone outside until 3 in the morning. Even more frustrating, however, is when a Sim needs to use the bathroom or sleep to regain energy, but fails to do so. Many times they'll read a book instead of using the bathroom, or not eat before going to work. When managing an entire household, it's difficult to monitor everyone at once. All of these behavioral inconsistencies add up to make the Sims feel like mindless puppets on a string. Whenever the Sims get tired of their home, they can travel into town or visit their neighbors. There isn't much to do, however, with only a handful of locations to visit like the gym or bar. These locations don't offer much in the way of personality, with each feeling like a glorified house rather than a business. Visiting neighbors feels disjointed thanks to an intrusive loading screen. Instead of being able to freely walk over to their door and raid the kitchen, the invisible barrier emits a sense of isolation, like you're alone on an island rather than part of a collective neighborhood. While there are certainly some things to like about The Sims 4, such as building a custom mansion or being visited by the Grim Reaper, the entire experience feels like a starter kit for bigger things in the future. If you had The Sims 3 and its multiple expansions, The Sims 4 will feel stripped down. If you've never played a Sims game, it might be a better option to hold off until The Sims 4 grows into a more complete package.